So since we have learnt about common denominators in fractions, that is the addition and subtraction, let us try and learn something different from what we have learnt initially. Now what we want to learn today is adding fractions with different denominators. That is, when the denominators are different, what do we do in this case? Now for example, the problem we actually have here is that you can't add fractions with different denominators without getting them ready first. They will be ready to add when they have common denominators. So in that case, what you need to do is find the lowest common denominators between the two denominators that we are talking about. So you have to turn the fractions into having common denominator by finding the lowest common multiples of the two denominators. So assuming we have 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over 3, how do we do this? The first thing we need to think about is what is the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3. To be able to do this, you will need to find the multiples of 2. The multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So what I'm just doing here is just adding 2 and 2 to all these things to get to this place. Then find the common multiples of 3 too, which is 3, 6, 9, 12 and 14. Now you now need to look for what is common between these two numbers, the 2 and 3, as in the multiple of 2 and the multiple of 3. If you look at this place, we have 6 here and we also have 6 here. So this is the least common multiples of these two numbers. So meaning the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So after being able to find the common, as in the lowest common multiples of 2 and 3, which is 6, then we can be able to do 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over 3. So what we just do is put our lowest common multiple here and draw a line. Now what we will need to say here is how many 2 can we say in 6? That will give me 3. 3 times 1 will give me 3, plus, then how many 3 can I say in 6? That is 2. 2 times 1 will give me 2. So when you add 3 plus 2 together, it gives you 5, and the 6 here will be here. So we have 3 plus 2, 5, then the 6, which is the denominator, remains. So we have 5 all over 6 as our answer in this place. So this is just the simple way of adding up our fractions. So what did I do? I first found the LCM, which is 6. Then I need to divide this denominator with the 6 and multiply it with the numerator. Then the same thing happens here, which is 3 divided by 6 divided by 3, then multiply by 2, multiply by 1, which will give me 2. Then 3 plus 2 will give me 5, then all over 6. So that's just about that. Now let us look at the subtraction part, which is if you have 1 all over 2 minus 1 all over 3, what do you do? You still think about the same thing. That is, you find the lowest common multiples of 2 and 3, which is the same way we did the first one. Then we can see that the lowest common multiple between 2 and 3 is just 6. It would always be 6 anytime. So just do the same thing we did here, which is 1 all over 2 minus 1 all over 3. Then since we know the LCM, how many 2 can we say in 3? In 6, that will be 3. 3 times 1 will give me 3. Then you put your minus. How many 3 can we say in 6? That will give me 2. 2 times 1 will give me 2. So 3 minus 1 would definitely, 3 minus 2 will give me 1 and all over 6. So 3 minus 2 will give you 1 all over 6. And that is just how it is done. Now let us look at the exercise that you need to do here. Now you need to try 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over 4. You need to try 1 all over 2 minus 1 all over 4. Then the third one, you need to try 1 all over 3 plus 1 all over 5. And you need to try 1 all over 3 minus 1 all over 5. Now what you need to do in this regard is, please try and pause this video at this level so that you can try all these things out. When you're done with trying it out, then you can release your pause to actually get the answers to your exercise. So the answers to our questions: when you have 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over 4, your answer will be 3 all over 4. The B part: when you have 1 all over 2 minus 1 all over 4, the answer will be 1 all over 4. The C part: when you have 1 all over 3 plus 1 all over 5, your answer will be equals to 8 all over 15. And when you have 1 all over 3 minus 1 all over 5, your answer will be equals to 2 all over 15. Thanks for watching this video.